Der Raum zwischen den beiden Sonnen. In the History Museum of Qingdao, firestone and fireskite, two objects used for make fire when they hit each other, now exhibit in the glass cabinet on the Chinese history wall. The sun shines through the window of the museum and gently reflects on the surface of the glass cabinet. The opposite of the Chinese history wall is the German history wall, on the left side of which is a Krupp cannon from Germany.
The sun shines.
The soil cracked in the yard.
The sun shines.
The cicada cried on and on.
The sun shines.
The willow leaned on the stable.
The sun shines.
The horse bit the willow.
The sun shines.
The willow flew towards the window.
But the sun shines.
The branch cut a hole in the paper.
I'm talking about the sun right now.
Yes, the sun shines. And the sun shined.
All right, the sun shined. So?
The sun shined into the house on the fire day.
Yeah. In the kitchen of the house in the center of the harbor town.
The sun shined into the kitchen.
Through the hallway.
Into the straws in the oven.
The sun should take the responsibility of the fire.
You think so?
Of course the sun. It's not my fault. It's not the fault of any firestones anyway. It's not the fault of the straws, not the fault of the paper, not the fault of the branch, even not the fault of the horses.
It's too early to say so, right?
What do you mean, too early?
I'm not saying it's your fault.
This is the only topic you want to discuss. You don't enjoy the sunshine, okay. But the only thing you care, the only question you'd like to figure out is that who caused the fire 120 years ago? Is that what you mean? Is it so, Stonehenge?
I think.
What?
I think about it for a whole day.
You think about what?
I think it's probably more or less the fault of...
What?
You see the man?
Who?
The ordinary white man in the middle of the picture?
Who?
That ordinary white man in the middle of the black-white picture among all the other black-white pictures on the opposite history wall.
I'm a stone. Do you think I'm a telescope?
Among white men and women climbing up the mountain, picnicking by the sea, drinking with the music band, watching the performers in the theater, walking around the horse-racing track.
The man with the weird hat?
The man wears the Chinese officer's hat and costumes. The one on the dark corner of the history wall.
Is he the man wearing the Chinese officer's hat and costume and holding a cross in his hand?
A Christian cross, to be precise.
A Christian cross. Oh my God, he is the missionary we've seen.
The missionary we've seen so many times in the tavern next door, and we saw him through the cracks in the kitchen wall again.
On the day of fire.
On the day of fire.
Did he stick his finger in every dish again?
Yeah, the sun shined, and he was getting extremely stinky.
Did he put his drinking bowl in every cask again?
He got drunk, and he was getting stinky.
The sun was dazzling, so he unbuttoned his clothes.
He unbuttoned his clothes and took out a roll of paper.
He took out a roll of paper and took out a Chinese writing brush.
Seine Majestät der Kaiser. Seit 6 Jahren kämpfe ich für diese Angelegenheit. Manchmal wurde ich wie ein Barbar gejagt und manchmal liefen meine Schuhe weg und ich floh barfuß. Mein Pferd wurde oft getötet.
He wrote on the paper and threw it up in the cask.
Meine chinesischen Gläubigen wurden verhaftet und eingesperrt, zu Tode gefoltert oder im Gefängnis verhungert. In Tsingtao gibt es keine Kirche und alle meine Erfolge sind bedeutungslos und nicht von Dauer. Wir schweben hier nur in der Luft, ein Windstoß kann uns spurlos wegblasen.
He threw the bowl to the owner of the tavern, and the bowl hit the casks. Oh, it all comes back into my mind. The casks in the corner were broken.
The casks in the corner were broken, and the rice wine flew around the uncracked soil.
The rice wine flew around in the cracked soil and flew to the oven.
The wine flew to the oven. The oven burned the kitchen. The fire